Hi, this is Tracy HD, and I want to thank you for joining me today for our monthly July Horoscope. And this reading will be for the sign of Pisces. As I shuffle the deck, I'm asking all light beings, angels, and God, please relay the message I need to share with my viewers for the highest good of all. And for the beginning of the month, we'll take a card from the top. Okay, and then for the middle of the month, I'm going to take a card from the center. And for the end of the month, we're going to take a card from the bottom. Okay, and what do we have here? All right, we're going to start the month with the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, and the Eight of Pentacles show this man diligently working. Okay, and Pentacles are a sign of your health, your wealth, your finances. And this man here is working very diligently. Okay, and he's bringing some type of a project to a successful completion because of all the hard work. Okay, however, he may still be working on this project, and he's going to still need to focus, and put his efforts into it to bring it to a conclusion. Okay, but you're going to be feeling some type of sense of accomplishment in the beginning of the month, that your hard work is definitely getting you in the right direction. Okay, and this could very well be, where you may need to ask somebody for help. Okay, you might not be able to do this all on your own, but it's a time of, intense work. It's going to take you discipline, hard work, patience. Okay, and you will bring whatever this project is to a successful completion, but we're not done yet. Okay, we still need to keep applying that hard work and dedication to whatever it is that we're trying to accomplish. And then in the middle of the month, we have the Star card, and it's a card of literally like wishing on a star, where maybe a wish of yours comes true. It's a card of hope. It's a card of, how could I say it? I don't really want to say rebirth, but it's a card of becoming whole again. So maybe you were working hard. Maybe this was something like you were overcoming an addiction of some kind, putting a lot of hard work in. And then by mid-month, you're feeling whole again. You're actually feeling like, whatever it was that you've been doing, okay, is healing you. This is a card of healing as well. And it's a card of, peace and renewal. That, your wishes in the middle of the month are going to be granted. So you're going in the right direction. Whatever you're working on, whether it be yourself, maybe a self-improvement, maybe doing something from your health, maybe fighting an addiction. By the middle of the month, you're going to start feeling, a sense of healing. You're going to feel so hopeful. You're going to have a sense of peace. Okay, and then at the middle, the actually end of the month rather, the Moon card. Okay, and the Moon card has always been so mysterious. I love the cards that have the pictures of the moon on them. And what this Moon card is saying is to, be careful, because sometimes things aren't all what they seem. Okay, and it means that, we have a connection to the dark side as well as our light side. We're all made up of dark sides and light sides. And here, it's telling me that, maybe you're feeling a little depressed, maybe you're feeling a little down at the end of the month. Okay, so be aware of that. Maybe you still feel like you have a long way to go, but you're going in the right direction. You might not be completed yet, but don't lose faith. The moon represents times where we start feeling sad and we're, maybe mourning something. And basically it's just telling you to, stay strong. Anything worthwhile that takes a lot of hard work and dedication doesn't happen overnight. You just don't want to fall into a depression or feel overwhelmed at the end of the month. The Moon card, basically represents the unconscious and our shadow side. So we may be feeling a little down about something or sad at the end of the month. But we need to meet and rise to the challenge at the end of the month. We really do. And, maybe, like I said, something in our subconscious still needs to be worked out. But, the moon is still a beautiful and also positive card because it says that the only acceptance of the dark side of life, when we accept our dark side of life, okay, that's when we could give depth to the experience in the light sides of life. So what I'm trying to say is if we didn't have a light side, we wouldn't know what the dark side was. And if we didn't know dark times, we wouldn't know how joyous our light times in our life are. So sometimes we have to experience sadness and depression to know how good it feels when we're feeling joyous and happy. So life has its extremes. We just don't want you to feel too depressed at the end of the month because whatever it is you're going through, sooner or later, you're going to be happy. Okay? But you're putting in the hard work here, which is necessary to overcome whatever it is you're trying to overcome and achieve. You're feeling very hopeful. And you have every right to be because you're putting in the hard work and the dedication. Okay? Be hopeful. Hold on to that hope. And even at the end of the month, if you're feeling a little sad and melancholy, don't worry. Sooner or later, you will be successful with whatever it is you're trying. So be easy on yourself. Realize that, we all have good times, bad times, light, dark, you name it. We need to basically guard against any type of sadness or depression at the end of the month and keep a positive outlook. Okay, keep going in the direction you're going. And even if you have any kind of a setback, realize that, like I said, life has its ups and downs. Very, very interesting, very powerful reading. Very nice. So hang in there, Pisces. Whatever it is, you're going to see it to completion. You just have some more hard work to do. And, stick it out. Don't allow yourself to be depressed at the end of the month. Things are going to work out just fine for you. If you've enjoyed this reading, please subscribe to my channel because I will be back.